in drop shipping. So just a huge number, about half again, still as they come in, look like they're interested. More drop shippers coming in. So it's getting pretty close to a third each. And some folks are saying, I like all three, or I like two out of the three. So super interesting here.
I know. And they're all powerful, and they do sort of cross over to each other anyway. One thing's really important, because I'm based in New Zealand, John's in the United States, everyone that I know that does well is all over the world. You don't need to live in the USA to do this. I know people in Singapore and Malaysia and over in Argentina, over in Europe, in the United Kingdom, United States, Canada, Mexico, back here in New Zealand, over in Australia. I know several successful people that are doing well. You don't have to be in the United States to do this. You don't need any special US bank account set up or any special bank account set up. You can literally be anywhere, all right? The company that I use to process the transactions, they take about 60 seconds to sign up with, and they'll process it for you, and then they just wire you your money. They just wire it to you, so you don't have to have your own merchant bank account. It's that's how it works. And they will, if you happen to have, they will pay you your affiliate commissions, or they will pay affiliate commissions for your products to other affiliates if you are wanting other affiliates to promote you. It's very straightforward. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass you over to John now for a bit, and John's going to talk about and share the 5 income multipliers that are going to skyrocket the products of all 3 of these business models by 250% or more. This is really, really important. Make sure you write each of these down.
Mark, I'm going to take presentership, if you don't mind. It'll show up in just a moment. And kind of interesting, my mouse, my mouse is, there we go. I think I'm just about there. And you should see the screen coming up there. Let me expand this out for you. Hey, this wouldn't be any fun if we didn't have something technical happening. Okay, the mouse is doing its thing again. So as Mark said, these income multipliers are of great importance. If you want to make more money, you get things set up and then you multiply, right? So going from 0 to, your first customer, your first dollars, that can be a little bit tricky, but Mark's laid out the areas to go into. But once you've made that first dollar, the first $10, then you multiply. Does that make sense? I want to make sure, first of all, you hear me and you can see the screen, and that made sense, that if you can make a little, then you can make a lot with multiplication. Now I am seeing yeses come in here on the back end, so that's wonderful. It means you can see me, hear me, and you understand as well. So here's the typical traditional sales model. I think everyone understands this, but we're going to use this as a platform to better understand the multiplication that we're going to go through. Simple math, by the way. Advertising, that means getting eyeballs. It means getting real people to see a product, right? So advertising brings in, attracts people, or sort of pushes them to a product. It's a customer buying your product, if we're talking digital products here, and you make some money. And then in some cases, you pocket a lot of the money. In other cases, you pocket a bunch of money, maybe not quite as much, but then you go back and you put more money into advertising. I want to make sure that the traditional model makes sense. This is basic sort of 101 level. Type in the number 1 if the traditional model is perfectly clear, because I'm going to add a piece to it and we're going to go from there. Just type in the number 1 so we're good. You can see the visual and you understand it as well. The passive profits model is just one slight adjustment different. We're going to make one little change here. We're going to add an income multiplier. There are 5 of them. You can use 1 or more of them, but there's an income multiplier that allows you to get or attract or push that traffic. Again, you have a customer, you get the product there. And by the way, it could be an affiliate product. It could be your own digital product. It could be physical, digital. That doesn't matter, okay? The 3 business models, it doesn't matter. There's traffic coming in. There are people. There are purchases, right? There are customers that are buying. we've got a multiplier in place. You make more money because it's multiplied. That means more goes into your wallet and you have more to reinvest in your business. Do you see how simple, type in the number 2 if you see how simple this business model is. It's the same as the traditional model, except we're injecting the income multiplier. Again, the 2s are coming in, thank you. That way I know we're all seeing the same thing and playing to the same tune here. Okay, here is income multiplier number 1, the upsell flow. I like to call this the would you like fries with that model. I'm sure you've been to a fast food restaurant. I won't name any, but you've been to a fast food restaurant and you put your order in and you're just about done or you think you're done and they say, would you like fries with that? Or would you like to upsize? Would you like the big size, right? So that's an upsell. You can see the upsell here in this case, in many cases, $30 to $100. You have a downsell where maybe you remove some of the bonuses or parts of the upsell, and you might have another downsell as well. The point, don't get worried about the arrows and the dollars or any of that. What matters is you have a front end sale, someone buys something, and then you give them the opportunity to buy something else from you, something related in some way or another. And then you have an upsell on top of that, perhaps an upsell on top of that. So basically you're just providing more value to people. And when you provide more value, what do you get? Type in, if you provide more value, what's going to happen? You're going to get more what? More value, more, and I'm seeing it come in. You're sharp. More money. Right? More value, more money. So an income multiplier, there's nothing tricky here. And this is what Mark Ling is all about. There's nothing unethical here. You're saying, look, you've already bought this. You want some more? Here you go. Boom, done. More customers, more money, multiplication. You can see why the math is so simple here. It's a beautiful thing. Let's expand this. Now that your mind is fully and completely around the traditional regular model and the first multiplier, let's talk about the second multiplier. So the first one obviously is the upsells, OTOs, the add-on sales. The second is email affiliate marketing. This is don't let the jargon confuse you at all. All this means is you can send out an email or 2 or 3. You can send out an email and you can sell the products that other people have created. Now, Mark's already talked about you being an affiliate. Well, guess what? This is where that works. This is where that works. If you're selling your own product, your own digital product or physical product, you can easily send out an email and multiply your income with email affiliate marketing by leveraging your customer list, which is your email list in this case. It makes sense, right? And then another multiplier at your disposal is continuity. Continuity, just kind of think of this as, the month-to-month dollars you might spend to go to the gym. It might be thought of as continuity from the point of view of maybe a magazine subscription, your phone, right? You pay your phone and utility month in, month out, month in, month out. Same thing applies for digital products. Type in, I'm excited right now. If you're excited about these 3 income multipliers, and that you understand exactly what they are. We've talked about upsells now, affiliate marketing using email and beyond, leveraging your platform, existing customers, and continuity. It just makes sense and it's exciting, right? This is just flat out exciting. And no one has put this together before for you. Mark Ling has made this possible. Now it goes above and beyond because you can do what are known as, and sort of, behind the scenes lingo, reciprocal promotions. It's back scratching. I'll promote for you if you promote for me. I like to also call this co-opetition. You ever hear that before? Co-opetition. There really isn't any competition. You're cooperating with people who are selling the same kind of product, not literally the same product, but a similar product. Well, what happens when you mail out as perhaps an affiliate or just a cross promo, or they mail for you for free? They do that because they like you, they like your product, and you do the same for them. So sometimes there's affiliate commissions involved, sometimes there's not. But what matters is you're helping people, they're helping you in your community. Co-opetition, okay? You can see the emails that are going back and forth. They mail their list, you email your list, their product. Okay, powerful, powerful stuff. And then a high ticket program can be something as simple as a coaching program, perhaps a live virtual event. It could be something, a live real event. People show up in the real world and spend time with you if you're into that and that's what you want. So, I mean, think about what this can do for your income, how it can just take it to the moon and the stars and beyond. And I love that when these 5 different multipliers come together, you can pick one or more. This is how it all happens. This is the millionaire strategy, okay? And it's so easy to add on one or more digital products or affiliate products to what you're doing right now. Okay, do me a favor and type in, let's do, how about the number 4? Type in the number 4 if it makes sense that you can use one or more, and I do recommend or more as you grow your business. Picture your business in your mind. Picture your business in your mind right now. Doesn't it make sense? Type in the number 4 if you can visualize using one or more of the multipliers. And thank you. I'm seeing the 4s streaming. I know Mark's seeing that as well.
I've got a question for you guys. I just want to know, for all of you guys listening, can you tell me why it is 10 times easier to have multipliers that are digital products? So let's say you're following my model and you've got a physical product as your front end, which means the first product someone buys from you is, let's say it's a chakra healing bracelet. Can you see why it's easier from after that for you to offer them, say, a product that is, let's say it's a personal development program on how to live your best life? That is an instant download if they choose to add it to their cart. Can you see why that's easier than offering them, say, I don't know, another physical product that you would drop ship to them? Just say yes if you can see why it's easier.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm seeing.
Instant, no additional shipping, instant gratification. The margins are higher. And it can just be automated. Software out there these days is brilliant. It's so easy. You plug it in, you type a few buttons, and next thing you know, you've got your upsells in place. And now, all of a sudden, instead of making a few cents profit on each sale, you're making multiple dollars profit on each sale. And it's all your back end. It's all of these sort of upsells that are digital products. It's really key. Okay, so I'll let you carry on.
Yeah, it's a critical point, and thanks for coming in, Mark, to clarify that. The instant gratification, those 2 words, instant gratification, you're delivering yet more value, and you're doing it faster if you're doing it digitally. It doesn't mean you can't do physical, but digital is really, really wonderful. Now, I love this comment. Hey, it sounds like it could be a challenge to get this set up. How do you even put this together? So I'm seeing a couple different people make that comment. I understand, right? You have to multiply times something. Multiplying times 0 is 0. So let's talk about what comes next. Okay, let's get you from where you're at right now to $10,000 per month. So 7 steps we're going to go through, and I'll make sure that you understand along the way. And where it makes sense, Mark will jump in. So number 1, we've got to choose a profitable niche. Mark's actually already given away several niches, markets, and sub-niches and sub-markets that he's in. You've already been given access to some of these things if you've been paying attention at home there. Okay, so you're going to pick a profitable niche, whether it's a physical product. And by the way, physical products, I had some people say, what about the margins? Drop shipping. You can make, for a couple of bucks in, you can make $10, $15, $20 or more from that measly investment in physical products, by the way. Physical, digital products, affiliate marketing. How about those markets and those niches? Health, wealth, relationships. Write these down, by the way. This is pure gold right here. Mindset. You've heard Mark say several times personal development, which is a key passion area for Mark and actually me as well. Alternative beliefs, problems and solutions. One problem, one solution. I do that a lot, especially on the lower end. And then hobbies and passion areas. I mean, it's funny, like, hey, crochet. What? There's money in crochet? Absolutely huge money in these markets and these niches when you start peeling back the layers. So these are pure gold right here. This is what you want to be thinking about in step number 1.
Before moving forwards, is there something that you're kind of passionate about? Just type into the questions box, because I just want you guys to let me know. Do any of these sort of areas that you can see down there, does anything that you're passionate about fit into one of those categories? Okay, because even if you're doing a physical product, to be honest, the best physical products are ones where they do fit into one of those areas. And the reason why is that means you've got digital products you can promote on the back end, either your own ones or other people's. You can just be an affiliate. So they buy your chakra healing bracelet, for instance, and then perhaps you might promote to your email subscribers a chakra healing kit that you earn 75% from as an affiliate. Or you might promote them something else to do with the law of attraction or something that's related. But it's harder to do if you're selling something like, I don't know, like a Rubik's Cube, say, or even a Rubik's Cube. You could probably on the back end start selling some hobbies or passion types products or even physical products, but it gets a bit trickier. Maybe some mindset related products might work, but it's not quite so cut and dry. What are people typing in?
Yeah, a huge number of people, I'd say 35, 40%, Mark, are typing in personal development and or mindset. Really, really strong skewing that way. And I think that's really, really great because it's about improving yourself, improving the lives, truly improving your life and the lives of others around you in some profound ways. I'm also seeing music, real estate, Pokemon, animals, care. You know,
I've done really well on the learn guitar niche and learn piano niche in my time as well. It's a few years back now because I've decided to just focus more on the personal development, health, wealth, and relationships and mindset niches. But yeah, a lot of these niches are fantastic. Yeah. I'll let you carry on, John.
Yeah, well, speaking of personal development, it's just a great segue here. Here is one of those products. You know, $1.38. And this isn't just some little old trinket. I mean, this is a quality product, and you can always look at the products, make sure that they are at the quality level that you want. And you can turn this around. You can do a free plus shipping and beyond and beyond. Sell this for $7.99, $9.99, $10.99, and beyond. I've seen people do extraordinarily well. But you can see, step number one, it's about choosing a profitable niche in an area typically that you are going to be passionate about. And if you're not passionate about the niche, you can certainly be passionate about the money as it's coming in, which can fuel your passion. How about step number two, market research or sampling? Again, sampling would be getting the product, taking a look at it. If you need it in your hands, right? If you need to fondle it, right? You touch it, look at it, smell it, who knows, right? Or market research online, which you should be doing anyway. And you're going to, uncover, and what will be revealed to you will be the benefits and the benefits of the benefits. What does this do for people? What is your product going to do? What's happening in this niche that people care about? Really, really important to understand what people actually want and what they're buying as well. Not just, hey, I like this, but you can actually take a look and understand what people are spending their money on. Once you got that, we can move on into step three. But I want to give you some examples. These come direct from Mark. You can imagine going after all of these with a larger product, right? A dog training product, or imagine going into one or two or three of these at a time, right? By the way, if you have a dog, type in dog, just type in dog, because you'll understand that these are the problems and challenges. We talked about, hey, one problem, one solution as a type of product that you could put together or have someone else put together for you. Digging, chewing, whining, barking, right? How about growling? How about you being the alpha dog? Nutrition, exercise, grooming, separation anxiety, and it goes on.
I just want to say that when you make a digital product, one of the reasons why people will buy, say, a dog training product that I put together is because it's very much market driven. So instead of just going ahead and writing the dog training product that I want to write, it's all about how to sit, stay, fetch, climb ladders and stuff like that. Believe me, I've done that and it didn't work. I learned. You find out what the market wants. You visit forums. You go onto Amazon and look at the comments of people that have already bought products and what did they say negatively about those products. You do a little bit of market research following the tips that I teach you, and you end up finding out what they really want. And then if you're covering those things that they really want, they are much more likely to buy, way more likely. And that's why this you follow my system, you make more sales. But also bear in mind, you don't have to make a big product like this. This would, you put together a dog training product, you could probably sell it for $37, and it will sell really well. I know that. But you can also decide, I'm going to go smaller. I'm going to make a $7 product. I'm just going to make a product that is all about the top 6 solutions to stopping dogs from chewing. And I'm just going to make it, it's just going to be 7 pages long, and it's going to be $7. All right? You don't have to have a super expensive product. Okay, that's the great thing. You can have cheap products, and then on the back end, maybe you might see if they might want to upsell and spend an extra $19 buying your Stop Dog Digging guide and your Stop Dog Barking and Stop Dog Bolting Out the Front Door guides, and they're all 7 pages each as well. Do you get where I'm going with this? It can be done on a smaller scale. It doesn't have to be higher priced, one big thing, because some people find it easier to write little short guides, or they find it easier to just have affiliate products on the back end, and they just have lower, shorter products on the front end.
Yeah, and
I just want everyone to type in "I can do this" into the questions box. Sorry for interrupting. I just want to make sure that everyone knows this is very doable. It's not, and I just want everyone to realize, you can do this.
I love it. And with a $7 product, imagine 1,000 customers, which isn't that many customers with a $7 product. That's $7,000. What would that do for you? I'm seeing them. Yeah.
Imagine this, though, what if someone said, I'm afraid to write? Well, a $7 product is probably not going to, so a 7-page product is probably a matter of just going on to a freelance writer's website and paying somebody maybe, $20 a page and getting it done. $140, $100 probably $100, and they'll write it for you. So there's no excuses for not being able to make at least a small, tiny product if you want to. You don't have to make your own product, of course.
Yeah, picture that in your mind. If you can't picture anything else, picture a little old $7 product. Well, let's keep going here. I want you to imagine this as well. Imagine that you've got this and it's done, where you've got a product on the front end created, maybe a free report that's been written. You could have written it. Maybe you outsourced, get a freelance writer to put together a report, the 7 secrets they don't want you to know about X. In this case, essential oils. So it could be essential oils, but pick your market, your niche, and imagine something like this that you could give away or even sell as a low end, front end type of product. It's pretty exciting to think that this is exactly what people want. This is what they're searching for all the time. But you can see we're only on step number 3. So let's go to step number 4, which is really a showstopper for so many people, and it doesn't need to be. I'm going to give you some freedom and some flexibility. I'm going to liberate you here. Set up your simple website. Now, if that's put you into a cold sweat, if you're worried about the technology or the difficulty, I do understand this. Many of my students and clients, and I know, Mark, you've run into this many times, the folks that you talk to at first, but the reality is these days, it's very easy to get your hands on the right software, or even better, in many cases, pay someone to do it for you for under $100, maybe even under $50 to get a website, a quality website put together so that you now have that as an asset and available to you. So if you feel better, type in, I feel better, knowing that someone else can do that heavy lifting for you. For them, they love doing it, by the way. They can do it. They love doing it. They'll do it very affordably. And by the way, you can also get software if you want to sort of do something in between, right? You don't have to do it by hand, and you don't have to spend hours and hours and days and months and months. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of relief here, and it should give you a lot of relief. It's very, very effective and easy these days to get that done. Well, take a look at this right here. Imagine, picture this, setting up a basic opt-in page or a squeeze page, right? So someone is going to exchange their name and email to get your report. Again, this is all part of that front end or the touch, with that prospect or the customer or the lead. We're leading our ways. Speaking of leading, we're leading our way on that path up to 10,000 per month. And it can be as simple as this first touch point with a client or customer coming down the road there. It's really, really powerful. Or it can be a physical product. And I know people that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, giving away or selling at a very, very low price, free plus shipping as well. These kinds of what seem like trinkets. People love these, a credit card knife, for example. This is in the survival niche. You got to love this. You can give something away or sell it for next to nothing. And as a result, you can build up your list, your platform. You can have your back end, right? That's a money multiplier. That is one of those multipliers that we talked about. You can even set up a continuity behind this. So does that make sense that it could be digital or physical in terms of what you can provide to people? Just give me a quick yes on that. So I know that you understand that it can be either digital or physical that you can put on the very, very front end. And it could be your product or someone else's product, or someone else could create that product for you. Your options are really very, very wide open. Okay, and obviously as an affiliate as well, you can easily build in affiliate products into that funnel, right, as an OTO, and also you can find affiliate products that are out there and available that provide tremendous value to people who are landing on pages. Hurricane method, right? You can see that. That's popped up a few times. Freelance writing. Imagine someone seeing that going, wow, they buy, they're in the funnel now. And then you have the back end, you've got all the OTOs and upsells, and that's where the money multiplication occurs. Okay, does that all make sense? We're moving into step number 5. I'll do a check-in in just a moment. You get the digital product created. Again, if that's digital, you get the digital product created by maybe a freelancer. Obviously, if it's a product that you're drop shipping, or if it's an affiliate product, whether if it's an affiliate product that's already created, if it's a drop shipped product, those products are already created. If it's your own product, of course, you can go ahead and put it together, or you can outsource that as well. Do you notice that you can really depend on other people to either have products or do the work for you, get the job done for you, and you own the assets, you own the business, you own the customers in most cases here. Does this make sense? Give me a number 6 if this is making a lot of sense. I should have done number 5. Actually, let's do number 5. Give me number 5 for step number 5, that this is making sense. Oh, and they're flooding in. Okay, well, we got 2 more steps here. At this point in time, now think about this. We've got the front end done. We got like a lead magnet, an opt-in form squeeze page. People are coming in, traffic's coming in. We'll talk about that in a moment. People are coming in, they're opting in, they're buying on the front end. And what you're doing now is you're using one or more of the multipliers. You're going to do, hey, would you like fries with that? One of the upsells that we've talked about. Email marketing, follow up by email, sell affiliate products. We've got continuity. You can do reciprocal promos and the high ticket programs as well. So you're just adding in the multipliers, one or more, that you already understand. So like the Lego pieces, we're bringing it all together for you. And step number 7, obviously you need traffic. So we've talked about traffic a few different times, but you have everything that you need. Your business, in effect, the infrastructure, everything is in place because you've got that front end, either product or lead magnet, right? So people are coming on to your email list, or they're directly buying, or both. And then you're using one of the multipliers as well to multiply your income. But we need some traffic, right? So type in traffic if you're really excited to learn exactly where traffic comes from and how you get it. I'll show you my favorite and Mark's favorite for folks who are just getting started. Yeah, traffic, and I'm seeing that traffic flood in, which is exactly what you need. Borrowing traffic. Look, a long time ago, a mentor told me, look, you can build, buy, or borrow traffic. Borrowing traffic, in effect, is the traffic that other people have, their email list, their platform. So they have maybe a presence on Facebook or Twitter. Perhaps they have a nice, large email list, and they're more than willing to promote great, high quality products like yours, just like you picture in your mind right now. So borrowing traffic is nothing more than other people promoting your products. They're dying, they're desperate for products that are high quality that they can promote. Okay, so that's how you borrow traffic. We can talk a little bit more about that in a moment. I just want to be really clear about this. Do you think you could make some money with 2.2 million page views in 3 months? Because this is exactly the kind of traffic that Mark Ling and others that have followed Mark Ling and have taken his training and have worked with him. This is the kind of traffic that can make all the difference. Do you think you could make some money with that kind of traffic? And as I have said to a few people privately, we're talking about 8 to 10 million page views, a mind-boggling number of humans, people, buyers, customers looking at these offers, opting in, registering, getting into your funnel. Of course you could make money from this. It's obvious, right? And the vast majority of this traffic is not paid traffic, not built traffic, borrowed traffic, affiliate traffic from other people. Does that make sense? It should. All right. So let's talk about buying traffic. Very straightforward. Facebook, Google, YouTube. So it doesn't matter how much money you put in. What matters is the money that you get out. People ask all the time, how much does it cost? Well, if it's effective, if you have a high quality product, and you will because of the system, you put in as much money as you can. You can start very modestly and you can scale up. Or you can build an audience. You can build an audience by utilizing Facebook. Social media is great. Twitter, LinkedIn, other platforms as well. And you can also use things like press releases, guest blogging, podcasts. Sky's the limit on building an audience and building that traffic over time. YouTube, of course, create videos. It is really, really wide open for you. So you can build, buy, or borrow that traffic. All of these work. They all work in different ways, but it's straightforward how it works. So let's talk about that traditional model again. You've got traffic from advertising, customers seeing, buying your product, you make money. Some goes to you or all goes to you if you want. And in other cases, you can take some of that money, some small chunk or some large chunk, reinvest in the business through traffic advertising. We get this. Okay, the passive profits model, you're injecting the income multiplier, free or paid traffic that you've either borrowed, built, okay, or borrowed, built, build, buy, borrow, right? Those are the three. That's usually the way that I say it. Build, buy, borrow. And borrowing, I like the best, especially if you're getting started. Big, big takeaways, very important. Write this down so you have these notes. Back end to digital products. So pretty much every single time that Mark is asked, hey, what's the best kind of product to have in the back end? If you're just getting started, especially this is true, digital products, because you get the instant gratification. You make that available, the instant gratification to customers. You're going to be using income multipliers. So we've talked about the 5 income multipliers and the 7 steps to $10,000 per month. You know the exact 7 steps. And it's absolutely true that anyone with any skill anywhere around the world can do this. So many people have made this happen. So what's a back end? We've talked about that. That back end happens after the front end. Someone buys a product on that front end, or they have opted in, right? They have given you their email address, and now you start a relationship with them utilizing email, okay? So the back end happens after that initial contact happens, especially after that first purchase. What's an affiliate? An affiliate is someone who is promoting your product, right? They're utilizing their traffic, their platform, and they're reaching out to their community, their buyers, and they're saying, hey, look, take a look at this product, take a look at what this other person, that's you, happens to have. What's an affiliate product? It's a product that someone else has already built. In many cases, it's going to be a digital product, and you are driving traffic, buying traffic, you are creating traffic using your platform to get that traffic over to their product that they have built. What's a continuity? as I had sort of went through before, it's like that gym membership. It's like paying for your, phone or utility. It's like a magazine subscription. So it's ongoing value you're providing, an ongoing income that you get as well. What's an opt-in? Someone trades their email or name an email for a gift or some other piece of information or training, some content as a result. So that opt-in is very often a name or a name and more importantly, that email so you can contact them. And who pays you the money? Mark uses ClickBank more than anyone else. I use ClickBank as well, and they do